today with Coach Jeremy Mullins of the Tolar Rattlers. How are things today at the Snake Farm?
They're good. They're good. Just out of school last week, so summertime is upon us. We're giving our kids a week break here, and then going to get summer strength conditioning and all that fun stuff started on the 6th. So excited to get into the summer part of things.
Now, it sounds a little strange, but a big weekend for your football team this past weekend, qualifying for Texas 7-on-7 state and the state lineman challenge.
It was a fun weekend. You know, we're a fairly small school and a big promoter of athletes doing all that they can. So a large portion of our guys just got done with baseball, and we really don't do a whole lot of things with them while they're in baseball. We'll do a few things. So I wasn't real sure what we'd look like going into that 7-on-7 state qualifier. And those guys, they did a great job, went out there and competed. And then on Saturday, we went to Abilene with our big guys, and that's maybe even more fun for me, watching those guys get a chance to compete, and that was a lot of fun for them as well.
Now, one of the things I'm trying to do these interviews is kind of illustrate the ways coaches move around and the different ways they wind up where they wind up. So if you don't mind, walk us through your coaching history.
Well, my dad was a coach, head coach for many years. And so I think I always knew, once I figured out I couldn't play football, that for the rest of my life, that coaching was what I was going to do. And I got out of college, went to College of Eastern in Mexico, and my dad hired me in Merkel, Texas, outside of Abilene. And so I was in Merkel for 6 years with him, and had the unique opportunity to work for my dad with my granddad and coach two of my younger brothers. So I don't know if many people have that chance in a lifetime. So that was a neat experience. And from Merkel, I went to Saginaw Boswell with John Avenshan for 4 years, and was fortunate to be a part of a staff there where we had 4 really good years. Learned a lot there from Coach Av and that staff, and have always aspired to become a head football coach. And that team here in Tolar, Texas, and 5 years have flown by in a snap of a finger, and here we are going into year 6. But really enjoyed here. Tolar's a special place, great location, great people, and we've really got a good group of kids that are fun to be around.
Now, from the fans sitting in the stands, the football coach X's and O's. He calls the play, call that touchdown play, coach. But one of the primary roles of a head coach actually is coaching the coaches, being a mentor to the coaches across the programs at the school, and preparing them for what's next for them. If you don't mind, talk a little bit about that role as mentor for coaches.
Tony, you cut out some on me there, but I'm guessing you're asking something about coaching coaches and being a mentor to coaches.
Yes, just talk about that role.
Sure. I'm super blessed here in Tolar to be surrounded by some really phenomenal men and women on both sides of the male and female side of sports here, and that really care a whole lot about kids and all that goes into it right there. And I'm not the only one on staff, I would say, that's in that role of mentoring guys. I think that's a really big thing. Is I've got some guys and ladies on staff that have been in this thing longer than I have, and that are able to even help me out with some experiences that they've been through. My dad, for one, is actually on staff with us, and so I think the more people you can surround yourself in those regards, the better you're going to be. Now, I do think it is important to always provide an opportunity for those younger guys and guys and girls on your staff to learn and grow. And we do certain things throughout the year as far as meeting and talking about how we handle those kind of things to hopefully help them move forward.
All right. Well, you've been able to see your kids out at the spring sports and in the 7-on-7 and the lineman challenge, coming off of a Well, a school record year, tied for most wins in program history. Who you have coming back? What do you think you look like for the fall?
We've got a really good group coming back. We lost some good seniors that played some big roles for us in last year's season. But we return a really good core of guys. We're skilled in the right areas. We're probably as big and strong up front as we've been since I've been in Tolar. But I think more importantly, we got a good group of seniors that know how to show up, know how to go to work, know what it takes to put in the time and effort and energy to be successful. And so, I'd be lying certainly if I didn't say that we weren't excited about what the opportunities present in 2022 with this football team that we returned. So, you don't win any games on paper, and so just returning those guys and having some key pieces certainly doesn't. They're not going to give us any wins just because that there's going to be a lot of people that show up wanting to beat us this next year, and we play a tough non-district schedule, and then we've got guys in our district that are traditionally very good on Friday nights, and so it's going to take some focused energy and effort on our end to show up and get it done.
All right, Coach. One more question before I let you go. Can you tell me one thing about Jeremy Mullins that most people don't know?
That's a tough question. There's probably a lot of things people don't know about Jeremy Mullins, but I would say I'm going to kind of coin this into another thing. If I could do one thing other than coaching, it would probably be to be a country music artist. And I have a guitar, and I know about 3 chords on that guitar, and I wish I was a lot better at it right there. But I guess that's probably one thing most people don't know is I enjoy a little country music, and sure wish I could play and sing a lot better than I do.
All right, so your backup career is a country music singer.
There you go.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks a lot for your time today, and best of luck with the upcoming season.
Thanks, Tony. Appreciate you.